let's talk more about your more recent work.
Yeah, the Merci Miles. Yeah,
Yeah, tell me a bit about that.
Yeah. Well, I do work for Rhino. Warner's got a division called Rhino, and they specialize in jazz. And there's a lady that my best friend actually, who again, everyone's passed away. This guy passed away, but he used to do their covers. And she asked me if I would like to finish off one of the covers that he'd started initially or take it on. So I did, and I've been working with them ever since, doing packaging for they a lot of these jazz artists. They all come up to their 50th and 60th anniversaries. So I've been doing a series of covers: Miles Davis, John Coltrane. I'm working on one at Charlie Mingus album set at the moment. And it's great. I did the Merci Miles one, which was sometimes they've already got the image sorted out, but they like to. I design interesting booklets for them, and it's just the whole package. They make them kind of special in a way. These packages, and on the Merci Miles one, they didn't have any imagery on it, and they gave me the footage to look at. So I was watching all the footage, which was shot on Betacam, so very poor quality, but I ran through all the footage, and then I spotted this still of Miles, which I thought would make a great cover, and I blew the still up. It was, and amazingly, because it was his last performance in Vienne in France, and then I saturated the colours. This is where Photoshop comes into it, and it came out in red, white, and blue. Which the image all came up in red, white, and blue, which is the French national colours. So I thought, this is it. So it was a case of selecting the right still, and I grabbed lots of other stills and made up the package. But I thought that was kind of cool. And then, so that one they let me have kind of a free rein on in terms of designing. A lot of the other covers, images already exist. The Miles Davis ones actually didn't exist. We used some of Miles's paintings. So we just selected an image and basically created a kind of look around it. But it's, in a way, it's helped me. I've discovered Miles Davis, because it's not someone I was aware of, and I heard, knew, but I'm not someone, I never really got that deeply into it. But working on these things, you play it while you're working, it's like kind of.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, and that's amazing, because I did see the cover and I thought it was just a regular photograph just because of the clarity of it, but it's a still.
Yeah.
It must have been a very clear shot.
It took a lot of manipulation. It really did. It was down to the frame, because either side of it is no good, but that frame, because again, I've got my, I do some film editing now, and I've got the system set up. I use Final Cut Pro, so I can go through it still by still and select images. So,
yeah.
No, I had to push that one. I really had to kind of push and pull out and things so. But yeah, it's just one of those things.